Hello, hope you is good. Welcome back to the adventures of Novigrad. Well, Novigrad Russia, I suppose. So we're just 20% of the way through annexing Kazakh, and yeah, Transoxiana and Oratonia are currently on the chopping block. And so are these Finnish separatists, quite frankly. And this 32k is doing absolutely nothing, so let's just get it over to Transoxiana. We are currently at 60% overextension, of which that needs to be reduced so that I can deal with the everything else, like the Transoxiana cause I want to take and such. Gain Republican tradition and lose 2 corruption for 340 ducats? Well, what if I told you I could debase currency to keep my level of corruption and gain extra money, which will further be fueled into... where are we? Hold on. What's my estate agenda? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'm good to build a manufactory. This money goes to Yatka. Nice. We've got some strong looking manufactories right now, which is fantastic. And I will indeed keep Afanasy Belevsky. Lots of points. Lots of points. Employing a level 2 advisor. If I get it as an inquisitor, I'll get an extra missionary for 20 years, which would be very helpful. Let's... Did it say something about Skov as well? This one. Let's upgrade Skov then. 1, 2, 3. I'll just use dip power for now. And there we go. What's this one? Russia gains at least 14 a month. Which would be just changing focus, I think. Do it. You know what? I'm mostly caught up in dip tech. Let's get 14 a month. The event, a bureaucratic focus happens. Let's see here. Gov progress and admin might have to be the way forward. Let's go focus on the state's administration. I will take the admin points. If I get corruption to 0, I'll gain modernization and gov reform progress. And the burning of the Razriadi. Cool. Yeah, let's just keep going. Sorry, I was just making sure that I was content with what was going on. Let's get rid of these Finnish separatists. Let's finish them off. John Joe, kindly taking care of my rebel problem. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Transoxiana de-sieged the province. I could just go and siege it back, no worries. And don't worry about the gov cap, I'll be basically hitting it soon enough. Because my use of gov cap is going to go through the roof once I make even more trade company stuff. For now, let's not bother with that, and just wipe out more Oratonia units and just get the sieges going. So I think I would annex Oratonia first. I mean, I could annex them and then release them and then integrate them, but I think I'll just be taking the land. 367 and 70% OE. Yeah, I'm kind of having to sit on the wars for just a smidge here. 45 and 48, so I won't get, unless Transoxiana automatically surrender, I won't be getting any war exhaustion from Call for Peace for a couple of years, so I think we'll be fine. I'm also allowing the tribes to do this. Well, actually, why? I said Orotoni were first. Losing claims on provinces, don't really care. Quite frankly. I'm considering putting on war taxes. My big turn off from doing that though is that the war taxes will make me take longer to do the actual thing I want to do, which is the reinforced cost quantity idea. It's a complicated time. Let's summon the Diet and say Moscow has a barracks. I'm happy with that. I don't mind if Kazakh ends up being converted, by the way. I pressed the button so that I could try to convert them, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Quite frankly. And yes, I'm just stalling the wars, which is why I'm not split sieging or anything. Every time I see a new province, I'm clicking it. Perfect. Let's see. Besiege this last province, then that army is free to come and help out. What I could do, because they're getting quite a lot of manpower due to the fact they're 33% of all of Europe, let's gain soldiers from Austria. I think would be a wise call. More cause of being complete. I'm under 30%. Very conveniently helpful. Which means Orotoni. Orotoni should be first. But on the other hand, I do need to try and stop myself from gaining Call for Pizza, which would be triggered by Transoxiana. I believe I previously checked and there's a mission about Central Asia. So I think I want most of the Central Asia provinces, to be quite frank. So I can just kind of take this for sure. Bucharest does have a fort. If I take something like this, 72%, that puts me at 100%. But let's take this for now. I'll deal with Kazakh's Sunni rebels. And apparently my Kazani separatists. I'll stay on the latch for Orotoni. Let's repay some loans as well. interest is going to be kicking me if I don't. And Moscow needs a training barracks. Very nice. That will surely help. So now, our attorney, I'm just waiting for this to call. Then I can take on our attorney. Because they're the same overextension as what I just received. I also just realised I was meant to concentrate development where possible. Oh well, let's do it now. I know I've already pressed the call button, but meh. Actually, no, not meh. Let's take every province from the Kiev estate, uncore, and recore. Save the tiny smidgen of admin power. I was doing it for the overextension problems, but let's actually save the 1 or 2 admin power that entails. Keep this army here, just to prevent Orochoni's units from coming through. So then I have 3 years to call Transoxiana, essentially. Printing press. Should spread. Because I have a European 20 dev capital. Nice. And once like these people get it, it will eventually spread even quicker, but a little bit of spread for now is fine. And yeah, next would be wondering about where's next. Also, that's a crying shame. Let's for now put the mill candidate in. And then I'm going to pay them absolute minimum. Because I plan to swap my current guy around a couple times. Let's also get an Inquisitor if possible. Nice. Is that a malleable one? Yes. Level 2. I need at least 90 Republican tradition, and a Western tech country has an opinion of 100. Wouldn't it be really good if I had a Western tech country in my back pocket with just about 100 as it is? So yeah, I need to... Oh, okay, let's do this. Damn, that was a really bad event to make me lose 200 mil, huh? So now I'm going to have an extra missionary, which is going to be really nice. And Oirak got kind of chewed out a little by Shun. Shun have Korea, Shu, Wu, and Huai. Korea have just Shun. So I'm thinking bring everyone to Asia now. Let's sit outside the Korean borders. I'll declare war on Shun and make Korea the co-belligerent. Let's put all of Siberia into the trade company. And yeah, I will be moving my trade capital to the White Sea, don't worry. Frozen Assets is 100% a go, it's just a matter of getting it going. I mentioned I want more more merchants and trade ideas, basically. Let's grab Icon of Saint Michael or Icon of Elusa. Let's say Icon of St. Michael. And as the Swedes are about to rise, this one stack here needs to stay around here. Really? Damn, that's a shame. How that happened at the perfect time? Well, the most unideal time, I should say. So general win, and yeah, I'm going to take a little longer to get my quantity ideas now. Oh well. Such is life, we'll get there. Now I need to get to Stockholm, it seems. Good thing I didn't say that unit too far away. Yeah, this unit will play the equivalent of rebel stomping in these areas. I should still have plenty of units to take on Korea and Shun. Should I also ally to Shu? Wu? And Huai are here. Nice. That's also... I'll sort out courthouses later. I need to focus on income first. I can't work on my ideals to make a very rich Russia if I'm not getting the production and trade buildings in. After all. I might even consider taking economic. Let's have a look here. I should declare war on Lithuania. I should have been the one to pull that trigger. That's a mistake on my end. I should have pulled the trigger so I could control the war. Get land for Polotsk. Oh well, I didn't. My fault. December 15th. So at the end of this year, I should be under the overextension needed to full axe Orotrony without suffering the malice. And let's take money. I need all the money I can get right now. Workshops. And where's some really good trade buildings? This one, this one. Nice. See? Siberia can give trade. You just have to give it the capacity to. And this needs to go deal with Lithuania. I do not want them to be coming into my land and sieging my provinces. Orotrony want peace? How about lol? No. Unfortunately, due to my inflation, I can't afford buildings right now. And it is actually inflation, not corruption, that affects building prices. Let's station my unit there. I believe if I hit the heretic regiments, it just kind of immediately occupies the province. I don't want that. Lithuania went away, so let's go deal with the separatists. And I think the Scandinavia region should just be all out of separatists by now, right? Pretty much. It then turns into steppe horde separatists. So there'd be separatists. Good job, Plotsk. How much of this war participation is me? 27%. And hey, Salzburg is like a 3-province miner. I was about to say I've doubled the participation of an OPM, but actually they're not an OPM. Good for you. Right, de-siege this, bring this back to deal with the subjects here. %. If I wait for a couple more cores, especially that one in Urgench, we'll be laughing. So, a couple manufactories. My cores are done. Puts me at under 20%. So let's full annex Oratoni. There's gonna be units over here. There we go. Let's core all. And then we'll pick this up in the next episode. So, catch you soon.